Welcome back, wrestling fans. And here you see in the ring, Wild Man Don Fargo with Crazy Mike Diamond. And this place is going bananas. They hate this man so much. They hate this combination so much. And here his opponent for tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, this would be a main event anywhere in the country. Ricky Gibson takes on Mike Diamond right here today on television. And what a match this is going to be.
I don't think that people want to take their eyes off of this match. From the time the bell rings and time to finish, I think it's going to be action from one end of the ring to the other.
You have two of the top wrestlers in the nation right now in the ring, Ricky Gibson and the crazy, and that's putting it mildly, Crazy Mike Diamond. And needless to say, most people know this feud goes back quite a ways. These people, I think it'd be safe to say, hate each other's guts.
Ricky Gibson has had a feud with both of these men for a long period of time. And I tell you, the outcome, no one can predict it. No one.
These fans are on Fargo. I've never seen a man create more havoc, more problems just by standing at ringside than this. They call him Wild Man Don Fargo. I have other names I think that I'd use, but this man is just an absolute lunatic.
He's a running machine all the time going, talking all the time, and now you notice he's coaching Crazy Mike Diamond. Again, Gibson is wanting Don Fargo just as much as he wants the Crazy Man.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a great match. And they lock up. Gibson backs Diamond into the ropes. Whoa, and a slap. And a slap, and Diamond goes over to confer a little with his manager, I'd say, Mr. Fargo. Referee's warning Gibson that let's have a clean break here. Lock up again. Diamond goes down. Gibson right on top of his man. A great technical wrestler, this Ricky Gibson. Another man's held major championships all over the country.
Well, if you notice Ricky Gibson, the whole time he's wrestling the Crazy Man, he's got his eye on that Wild Man Don Fargo.
See, that's the thing about having a match like this. You could almost have to call it a handicap match, because Ricky, while he's wrestling Diamond in the ring, has to keep, you know, in the back of his mind, Fargo is outside that ring. And as you know, as I know, Fargo, you know, out there is just going to add that little extra leverage of danger. And it's not beyond Fargo to ever interfere in a match, of course.
Well, now, Don Fargo says he never interferes with a match, but I think from time to time...
Count of two there. Count of two there, and Diamond bails out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to Opp, Alabama, a card I'm real excited about. A big outdoor show at Chanel Lee Stadium in Opp, Alabama on Monday night, October 12th. Don't forget that. All our great fans up in Opp on Monday night, October 12th. A great card at Chanel Lee Stadium in Opp, Alabama. Diamond's back in the ring, and the fans are on Diamond. Bald-headed geek. Fargo trying to tell him to shut up. Ricky gets him. Good headlock. Takes him over.
Good lever taking him over. Power slam.
Seems every time that Gibson makes the move, Fargo has to complain that he's pulling hair or trunks. The referee knows better, I believe, but you still got that third element outside that ring.
But again, you watch. He's watching Don Fargo. He's got his eye on him all the time. And actually, I think he's waiting and hoping that Don Fargo does try to do something so he can retaliate.
And it gives me great pleasure to say another packed house here at the studio here on Border Street Arena in Pensacola, Florida, the home of World Organization Wrestling. Gibson goes back into the ropes, crossover, comes up, whoa, and he reverses the hip toss. And Diamond bails out again. Diamond bails out again. I could tell them one thing. If Fargo and Diamond thought they were going to come out and that Gibson was going to be an easy target, they're crazy.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm watching this match real close right now. Don Fargo is instructing Crazy Man every move that he makes. I don't think that the Crazy Man really needs the instruction from Don Fargo, and it might be a handicap to him.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that, Gino. I don't know what Fargo, if he's trying to form an army or what Fargo's objective is here. I have to say, he's twisted the mind of young Bob Holly, a great wrestler, and I hate to see that. And I've noticed Fargo talking to Marcel Pringle before, and I don't know, something's up in Fargo's mind. He's out to do something, and I just haven't decided, you know, what it is he's doing, but I'm sure we'll find out in weeks to come, or who knows when.
Well, one thing for sure, he does definitely have something on his mind.
There, Diamond has Gibson in a headlock. Referee staying on top of the action. There's Fargo again, trying to get the referee's attention. He's a master at distracting that referee. Diamond clamps. There, Gibson's coming out of it. Coming out of it. There, I think he's got him. No, and he pulls hair. Diamond pulls Gibson's hairs back in, but Gibson's having none of that. A punch to the gut and a high knee left, and Diamond goes down now into the ropes. Oh, a high drop kick that missed. Now Diamond's all over Gibson. Kick. 4 or 5 kicks, picking Gibson up. A hard elbow to the back of the neck. And a punch. I got to give Diamond credit. He's a tough individual. I'll give him that. A punch to the side. A punch to the side of the head. And another one. Into the turnbuckle. Diamond has Gibson. Oh. And Gibson's fighting back. He's fighting back. But Diamond goes down. Diamond goes down, and Gibson goes for the cover. Count of 2. Count of 2. Gibson grabs it back in the ropes. In, up, and over. Here comes Gibson. Wait a minute. Fargo tripped him. Fargo tripped him there. Everybody here seen it. I know the fans at home used to. Fargo reached in and tripped Gibson. He went down hard, but it still wasn't enough to beat him, Mr. Fargo. And Gibson kicks out, and Diamond right back on him. Backs into the ropes. Count of 2. Count of 2. Now wait a minute. Fargo's up on the ring apron. Ring apron. Here comes Bob Holly. What's Holly doing out here? Wait a minute. He throws Diamond into Fargo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ricky Gibson's the winner. A pinfall win right here on television for Ricky Gibson. Your winner here. Fargo's up on the ring apron screaming. So Gibson going out to Fargo. And Diamond hits him from behind. Elbows. Now Fargo and Bob Holly are going into the ring. And Diamond is holding Ricky Gibson. What's going on here? Fargo's telling Holly to hit him, slug him. He's instructing Holly's every move here. What's going on here? He hit him. He's got brass knuckles. Holly's got brass knuckles on that hand. And he just hit Ricky Gibson. Oh, Ricky Gibson's bleeding. He's bleeding like crazy, and Holly's hitting him with them brass knucks while Diamond holds him. Gibson's there. He's a bloody mess. Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Bob Holly, Don Fargo, and this idiot Diamond are in the ring. Here come a couple referees to try to get him off. Try to get him back off of young Ricky Gibson. Oh. He's blood from head to toe. What's gotten into this Holly? He come out here with brass knucks on Fargo's instruction. Ladies and gentlemen, let's break away from this. Let's break